What inspired you and Carol Pepper to write the 7 Pearls of Wisdom?
Well, you know, what we realized is there wasn't a woman's guide to enjoying wealth and power. There was an enormous amount of data showing women's growing influence, and we knew that women controlled more than half the private wealth in the United States. In fact, I don't think most women realize that, or men.
I don't think so.
What we didn't see was an action plan, and we felt during this important time when women's influence was growing and their wealth was growing and their power in corporate America was rising, they needed to have an action plan around their money so that we could really put those billions to work in the economy and in philanthropy as well.
What's the #1 piece of advice you give women in the book?
Honestly, a woman must build her own wealth. It's the first pearl, and I think that women historically have often had the sort of Cinderella syndrome where they say, okay, and I've seen this many times in New York, they say, okay, I'm going to work, I'm going to save, this is going to be nice, but this multimillionaire is going to show up on my doorstep and I'm not going to worry about my money anymore. Or they just don't realize how wealthy they are. We talk about a woman must build her own wealth. It's about understanding the responsibility for your money and not just building it.
When you talk to these women, how financially confident do they seem to you?
One of the reasons we wrote the book and why we laid out the pearls in such a simple way is that women often feel insecure about the changing world they're in. So they're actually not comfortable with the fact that they out-earn their husbands. Like in 2009, women were the majority of breadwinners in the workforce. And this often caused a lot of stress at home. So maybe they were comfortable with their sort of saving, spending, and philanthropy choices, but they're really not comfortable with how they have conversations around their money and the choices they're going to make.
This market is
stock pickers market.
Stocks have rallied this year.
We're coming into a Monday where we're going to